Roofers Honker IV. We're doing something special today. We're going to do a little walk around my town of Bellevue, Pennsylvania. This is where I live. Lived here for about 21 years. And it's a pretty boring place, really. Not a lot happens here. This is the corner of Riverview and Ohio Boulevard. And it's extremely dull here. It's, you know, Bellevue. The McDonald's over here I used to work at about 10 years ago. Got Sunoco. Papa John's over there closed. And it's rush hour here at the corner. High excitement, huh? Our pastor used to call our church the live worship shop because of this sign. So anyways, let's take a little walk around Bellevue. How would you like that? That'd be fun? So let's go. Right now, we're standing by Christ Hope Ecumenical Catholic Church. It was originally the Episcopal Church of the Epiphany, as it still says here on the sign. And this is where I got married back in 1999. Got some lovely pictures of us getting married here, and a picture of me standing next to the sign back when it said, what am I getting into? Which was the sermon topic for the previous week, which nobody bothered changing. Go figure. Anyways, as we move along, we'll check out more. Oh, there's the cross at the top of this church across the street, Greenstone Methodist. It glows. It's like a light-up cross, like you see at gas stations. It's white. Here it used to rotate, but it doesn't do it anymore. Anyways, it's pretty easy to find where you are in town by looking up and looking for the cross, so go figure. Alright, let's move along to one little cute little thing in Avalon that I think you'll enjoy. This is Elizabeth Avenue, and it goes from the main drag of Route 65, where we were before, where the Bellevue sign was, all the way up the hill to the main drag, which is California Avenue, turning into Lincoln once it enters Bellevue. This is still Avalon we're in. But what I want to point out is something really kind of stupid, but I always thought it was cool, is that this street right here is Taylor. So right here is where you have the intersection of Elizabeth and Taylor. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this exciting? Don't you wish you could go with Rufus to more and exciting places? Well, guess what? That's what we're going to do. Let's go! Continuing our theme of the mundane and dull, this is Coons Foods. Quality Coons Foods. This is where we do most of our grocery shopping, right here. This is Bellevue's main drag. The big church you see over there is Assumption Catholic. Cost Cutters over here is where I get my haircut usually. And, oh, well, you guys can see that Bellevue's pretty dull. This is the main drag, Lincoln Avenue. It turned into California a block or so back. And, you know, and that little bitty thing, little bitty, point you can see right over there is our borough building, where we're going to be heading to in a little bit. So let's move along. Oh, I do want to show you something over here really quick. Once I get across the street, which should be soon, like right now. So here we go. One of these days, I'm going to buy myself an alien robot, and when I do, whenever they go back into business, I'm going to go to Alien Robotics for it. Unfortunately, it's been out of business for a couple of years, but I always like the name Alien Robotics. Go figure. So, let's move on to the next part of our tour, shall we? Frickin' lights. Moving right along, this is the corner of South Jackson and Lincoln. This is a brand new pizza shop we got open here. We're excited about. We tried their pizza the other day. The Family Dollar you see over there used to be the theater, but it closed a couple of years back. China Sea has excellent Chinese food. And Blockbuster closed up. Special thanks to Netflix. So let's move on to the borough building, don't you think? Welcome to the seat of Bellevue's local government. Here, in these hallowed and plywooded halls, is the borough building. Our police station's right here, and our fire station's right down there. They're pulling back in right now. And here, our illustrious Borough Hall, or actually it says right here, Borough Hall. So anyways, let's move along. After all, we've got a park here, we've got some other stuff I'd like to show you, just about, so let's go. This is Andrew Bain Memorial Library. It's a library, of course. I worked here for a year. It was a pretty cool job. It was bequeathed to the borough a while back. I think about 50, 60 years. And before then, this was the Bain estate. Amanda Belf, I believe, was the name of the woman who owned it. She married a Bain. And they donated this park to the borough. And here it sits. Over in the corner used to be the oldest American elm tree on this side of the Mississippi, but it died of Dutch elm disease a couple of years back. It was a huge thing. And over here, oh, I'm just doing a quick thing for YouTube, my Livejournal. You want to be in it?
Yeah.
This is somebody in Bellevue. Say hi.
What up, yo? I'm Nick.
All right. Woohoo! High excitement in Bellevue, I'm telling you. You know, you guys should come here. It's really cool. Yeah, something like that. How about that? Anyways, let's move along. Nice little tranquil, picturesque little spot, isn't it? Got a lovely view of some hills. Always liked this view. It was a nice view as I walked in every morning. Walked into what, you may ask? That building, which looks a lot like a healthcare agency or an insurance agency, happens to be my alma mater, Northgate Junior Senior High School. I attended there for 6 years and graduated. There it is. It's the football field where I attended many a gym class. We play baseball over there. And the cafeteria is down here in each floor, you know. And so it's a nice little spot. My wife went here also. She was a year behind me. And we knew of each other, but we didn't actually know each other. I wonder if the round thing is still there. There's a round thing right here that my friends and I always wanted to steal the Ronald McDonald statue from the local McDonald's from and place it here, just in the middle of the night as a prank. Of course, it was a bunch of talk. We never actually got around to it, but oh, it's still there. Nobody's really sure what this thing is. Nobody's ever explained it adequately to me, at least. We've all wondered about it. It's hardly a place for lectures or anything like that. There's no seats around it, but there it is, and it sits there. It's kind of odd. So anyways, that's Northgate. Nice place. Where my locker was is now a conference room, unfortunately. Go figure. Oh, I'm not going to go barging in anyway. Up the hill is there's a gate, which was a chain back when my wife and I were here, and that's where all the fights were at school. You know, if you had a problem with anybody, you'd say at the chain. You know, of course, here right now they say at the gate, and that's where the fights are. So go figure. So hey, if you'd like to have a fight, we could do it over at the chain or the gate, whatever the case may be. Not that I'm really gonna fight you, and you know what? I'm a real pussy, and you'd probably beat me up. So let's not. Back in 1990, when the millennium was coming, our school decided to do something special to commemorate the last 10 classes before the turn of the millennium. So they renamed this street Victory Drive. It looks so victorious, you know. And then they went and they put these little things in here. Tree for each graduating class, and what we lovingly called tombstones. So here's the tombstone for 1990. And the tombstone for 1991, and here's our glorious tombstone, which was missing for 2 years and mysteriously arrived back. 1992, woohoo! And over here. Well, that wraps it up. I appreciate you coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here on Livejournal. Toodaloo!